Every 4 minutes in the U.S., a child is placed into foster care.
Elena Liebfried and Jen Hellman are here to tell us why you should become a foster parent. To both of you, thanks and welcome to the show. So if you don't mind, just share a little bit about each of your roles at PATH.
I'm a foster parent. We've been foster parents for just about 7 years. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, we've done a couple different programs. We started with a program called Family Support, which is some mentoring with the family, and then the youth is in our home from 4 to 6 nights a month. And then we moved to therapeutic foster care, which is full-time with you all the time. So.
You hear that number, every 4 minutes a child's placed in foster care. How many are actually being placed in foster care in our area?
Well, in North Dakota in general, we have 1,600 youth in foster care at any given time. I don't have the numbers specifically for our region, but Cass County, it's pretty significant.
Wow.
You told us a little bit about your experience, but so how long have you been licensed? I think one of the things that I love about hearing about foster parent stories, I think, oh, like, I'm going to go and, really help out kids. And, I'm going, wow, I'm getting so much out of this. So talk about what you've experienced, about getting out of the experience.
Definitely. Yeah, it's been a good experience overall. It's really cool to have a say or a hand in reuniting kids with their families. So in those situations where the families just need a little bit of help, and we're there to help out with the youth in the meantime and kind of get that reunification, get them back together. And then we've also had situations where kiddos have gone on to be adopted, which is also really awesome. So cool to see the forever families.
I bet that is kind of one of those things you feel like you helped them in the way that they needed in that moment.
Right. Yep.
Wow. And I know that PATH does a lot of great work in here, so let's just to share with people what you guys are doing out there in the community with all those kids that are being placed in foster homes.
We're just really working with our foster parents and staff on learning about trauma and being a trauma-informed agency so that we can really get to the root of what's going on with kids. Helping them, helping their families break that kind of generational cycle by really digging in and working on what's going on with the youth.
So it seems like being a foster parent, to me, it feels like it would be a calling. So if there's people out there that are watching, they feel called to do something like this, through your experience, what would you say to them?
I would say don't be afraid, and just make the phone call and check it out. There's so many different programs. You don't have to jump in to full-time foster care right away. They always need help with people that'll do respite care, which is just short-term, giving other foster parents a little break if they need to go out of town or something like that. And the family support program. They've got a couple of other cool programs that aren't such a big commitment, so check it out, explore your
What's been
options.
the most surprising thing to you about being a foster parent?
Oh, wow. Just kind of seeing some of these backstories. It's not always what you think. There's like Jen said, generational cycles and things that go on that some of us just don't think about. So.
Yeah. And May is Foster Care Month, so obviously an important time that you can reach out and call. So let's remind people how they can do that with PATH.
You can go to our website. It's www.pathinc.org. You can call us at 701-280-9545, and we can give you information on all the different programs, or just sit down and meet with you and talk a little bit about what we do, what different roles we have for you, and different ways that you can help with kids in the community.
Wow.
Good stuff, you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. Much more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.